Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a weekly love reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I mainly focus on sun signs, but of course if you've got a strong, a sign in your chart that comes up prominently or that you resonate with, of course feel free to check those videos as well. I casino shuffle the cards in between readings, so I'm just going to really get right into it. So this is going to be, as I said, Cancer, a love reading for you for this week. It's come out already. Okay, I'm going to keep shuffling. But we've seen the High Priestess here, so using your intuition, or something is hidden from you this week. Maybe a truth is about to be revealed, or maybe you need to listen to your gut instincts. I'm not sure. Let's just put that back in. Start again, because I like to pull the first cards that come out. But it's just interesting to see what flips. So I'm going to start with your energy, Cancer. So your energy this week, what you're feeling, what you're thinking about your person or the situation that you're in or that you want to be in. What is going on this week for you, Cancer? What's going on this week? What energy is Cancer? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer. What energy is Cancer this week? Let's go, Cancer. The Moon. 5 of Wands. Okay. Again, the Moon we've got here, similar kind of vibe to the High Priestess, where things are hidden, or there's a lot brewing beneath the surface. There are a lot of sort of hidden emotions that you have. Nothing has really come to light yet. I feel like whoever you're dealing with is really making you worry. But you're keeping it to yourself. You're kind of trying really hard to not let this person see what you're going through and what you're feeling. But there is a lot running beneath the surface there. There's a lot going on. With the High Priestess coming out earlier as well, I really feel like you need to trust your intuition in this situation to really guide you and give you the correct answers. I think because you're upset about this and this is kind of bubbling underneath the surface, it's coming out as conflict. 5 of Wands, it's not like crazy conflict, but it's conflict. It's the fact that you're not necessarily completely happy, or your feelings aren't out in the open yet, is leading you to kind of lash out a little bit in other ways. And so it's leading to arguments with either the person that you're interested in, or with friends, family. I'm thinking personal relationships with the people who are, closest to you at the moment are not going too well. I feel like the last few weeks, for some reason I'm getting maybe the last month or just over a month, has been quite challenging for you. I think this is not a new person or situation, or not very recent. Not a sort of very new personal situation that you're dealing with. I think it's been going on for at least a few weeks, maybe longer, maybe even a few months, 5 months or something like that. I think there's just so much. I'm getting a bit of a kind of sense for some reason of like an unrequited situation. I feel like you have strong feelings for this person. For some reason, you're having to keep them hidden, and it's causing conflict, and it's causing other areas of your life to be a little bit more stressful than what you would otherwise like them to be. Yeah, there are challenges here. There's some kind of blockage or challenge that's leading to this, and I think we'll find out more when we deal some cards for the person. We'll hopefully find out some more information about what's going on here. But like I said, I feel like either the last month or so, or maybe longer, maybe 5 or 6 months or so, have been a little bit difficult for you with this person, and something about the situation is making you hide your feelings, or maybe you're not even 100% sure about what you want. There's a lot going on there, and it's affecting your day-to-day life in any case. You could also be dealing with a Pisces. That is a Pisces card, but not necessarily. Yeah, another water sign anyway. Let's see what your person is feeling this week. Let's see if we can get some insight into what is causing this kind of conflict energy or sadness. Okay, that just really wanted to come out. Okay, Hermit. 8 of Swords. All right, so I have pulled this as your person's energy. So could be dealing with a Virgo, possibly an air sign. We've got every element here is represented, so it's not necessarily going to be your person. I mainly read the energies of the cards, but if a particular sign comes out strongly, I do mention it. This person that you're dealing with has kind of really taken some time out for themselves. Hermit it's not necessarily like a super reclusive card. I think they're just going through a period of a bit of mental confusion. I feel like they may be trying to figure things out in their life. I think they're not 100% sure about what they want, and they're just trying to figure it out. I think the fact that they've pulled back a little bit and they're not giving you as much as you would like is what is causing you to kind of feel frustrated, sad, upset. Yeah, and it's just generally kind of ruining your mood because they have withdrawn a little bit. This is not something that you're going to be able to influence, unfortunately. I think this is something that your person needs to figure out themselves. They've gone within for the answers. So they're not going to listen to other people's opinions. If you sort of try to influence them or try to give them your advice or try to show them how good it's going to be if you two get into a relationship or take things to the next level, this person is not going to be receptive to that. They need to see it on their own. This person feels a connection with you. I feel like they get that little inkling that you could be the person that they're looking for. You could fit into their life really well. You two could be a good team. You could fulfill their hopes and their dreams and their wishes for what they want in a relationship, but they're not sure yet. They, for whatever reason, they are taking their time analyzing it. It's something they have to go through. Like I said, nothing's going to speed it up. But yeah, they're in a state of confusion at the moment. And it's completely of their choosing. It's a completely self-imposed thing. So they've decided to withdraw a little bit, to kind of get their head straight. I feel like they want to find that special person, but for whatever reason, they feel like they haven't found it yet. Yeah. I wish that could have been more positive, but I'm sorry, Cancer. There's nothing you can do to really influence this person. I wanted to pull 2 more cards for like outcome and then something for advice, but I'm just going to put it out there and say that I think you need to focus on yourself. You can't stress too much about this person anymore. You can't try and influence them. You know, don't sort of hassle them. Don't over communicate with them. Don't push, because they are on a journey of self-realization and they're either going to come back to you or not. But you don't know yet, and I don't think you can influence it. I think their energy is really making you question what you've done wrong potentially, or why you're not good enough. You need to stop thinking like that, because this has nothing to do with you. This has nothing to do with what you've done, what you've said, what you haven't said. This is purely a self-analysis that they're going through. So I don't think the reasons for it are even that clear. They may not even be clear about why they need to do this or why they've pulled back, but they have. So they need space and time to go on that journey. It's not personal. It is not a personal thing. This may even be a thing about poor timing. I feel like maybe you are at a point in your life where you're feeling, you know what, I kind of want more. I want a deeper emotional connection with someone. I want someone that's going to be there for me. I want to find that sort of special partnership that I can grow and build and have that kind of emotional connection with someone. This person is not in that frame of mind. They do want it. It's what they're looking for, but something is holding them back, and something has made them go within. And like I said, you can't blame yourself. It's not something you've done. You need to try and get it out of your mind and let them go on that journey. You know, it's not saying, you know, don't ignore them or block them. Again, there's nothing, I'm not seeing any sort of major animosity. The 5 of Wands, I think, is really more of a card of just kind of like general bickering or like different opinions. It's not like some sort of fatal argument. So I don't think you two have had any like major blow-ups or anything like that. But yeah, you got to try and cut this energy, because it's creating conflict between you and not just this person, but I think other people in your life as well. Maybe even at work. Maybe you're just not really feeling yourself because you're upset about this person and this situation. You need to just try and get over that. I feel like maybe again, getting more in touch with yourself and your intuition is a good idea. You know, get into some meditation, even some like something that helps you sort of get in the zone and get your mind off of this person, whether that be meditation, exercise, you know, catching up with friends, just not thinking about it, not worrying about it, just having a good time doing other things and focusing on yourself. I think that's going to be the way to go for you. Let's see what the general outcome is going to be this week. Like I said, I'm mainly focusing on a weekly love reading. I think this person is going to take a little bit longer in their kind of process. But anyway, let's just get a general kind of outcome between you and this person for this week. General outcome for Cancer and their person this week. General outcome, please. What can they expect this week? Four of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Okay, so getting a couple things here. Cancer, unfortunately, I get the sense that you're not going to follow my advice and you're going to maybe reach out to this person and it's not going to go down well. And you're going to feel, I wish this was a better reading for you. I really do. I think you're going to feel a little bit rejected this week. I think you're going to feel like you, once again, have put yourself out there. You've extended yourself. You've tried to be the bigger person. You've tried to be the nice person. And it's just going to blow up in your face. It's gonna fall flat. This person's just not responsive. This person, like I said, they're just doing their own thing. It's gonna take time. They're going through a deep self-analysis and they're confused. They haven't, their energy this week is confusion. So they've retreated and they're confused. They have not come to mental clarity yet. So this person's all up in their head. They're not even in their feelings. They're not even thinking about, how they feel about other people. They can't do it because there's something they're really confused about that they're trying to figure out. And it could even be, it may not even be about relationships. It could be something to do with their work or something else going on in their life, but they're in that frame of mind. So when you come to them from a completely different energy, which they just, don't have the time, the capacity, the energy for, you're going to not get a very good response from them. And I think you're just going to continue to feel a little bit rejected by this person. I feel like you're going to, you're gonna just unfortunately continue to feel a little bit sad about this week. But like I said, if it's any consolation, it does not look personal. This person is just going through what they're going through. You're going to need to give them some time. It's not going to happen. I know you want a more kind of balanced situation. You feel like you've been the one this whole time. Like I said, whether it's been a few weeks or a few months, you feel like you've been the one extending yourself, giving more of yourself. I think you've been giving too much to this person and you feel like you're just not getting the right balance back. I think the only way you're going to achieve a sense of balance again is to leave this person be. I think that's the only way, because you really want a more balanced give and take. You want more from this person, even if it's just a little bit of some kind of emotional communication, a message, something. This person is just not responsive this week, unfortunately. So I think it's a little, I can't tell you what to do, but I think it's going to be a little bit futile there. I think if you're reaching out and they're not responding, I think you need to pull back as well. You need to try and match this person's energy, because you're not going to get balance by keeping on, forcing yourself on this person or communicating with this person. Let's get I've given you, I feel like I've just been preaching and giving you a lot of advice, so I'm really sorry. Obviously you've got to take the situation as it comes. This is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but if someone's just not giving you the balance you need to seriously think about whether or not it's worth it for you to keep putting yourself out there, or whether it's time to match their energy and just pull back a little bit and focus on other things. Okay, let's get some really want a positive affirmation for you, Cancer. I want something that's going to kind of help you get through this, get out of this kind of conflict mode. I want to help you sort of bring things out to the surface a little bit more. Let's see what... I want you feeling happy again. I'd like a positive affirmation card for you to just generally improve your mood this week and feel better. And because if you feel happier, life is going to get better. And happy attracts happy. So we need to get you out of this kind of conflict, hidden feelings zone and get you into a more, happy, optimistic vibe this week. If I can please get some advice or a positive affirmation, please, for Cancer. I think it's this one here. Let's see what we've got here. Four of Earth. Okay, so let's see what the affirmation is for the Four of Earth. Okay. Ownership, the beauty of divine order, trusting in a solid foundation. So Cancer, even if you feel shaken up and you're unable to understand why things are happening as they do, know for sure that divine order manifests in all aspects of your life. What you've built rests on a solid foundation. There's no need to fear. While it's true that nothing is permanent in the material world, you can find security in the existence of a divine plan. Spirit is always there to remind you that you're exactly where you're meant to be for your highest good and the highest good of all, and that you always have abundance available to you. So yeah, like I said, even though you're not completely understanding what this person's going through, don't take it personally. Focus on what you have built. Focus on what you already have in your life. Focus on the connections that you already have with friends, family members, other people in your life, because you don't want to let the energy of the situation interfere with that and affect your relationships with other people. I think you can improve that and know that it's nothing. Like I said, this is nothing that you've done. You're not to blame for what's happening or the disappointments that you've had with this person. It's just an issue of divine timing. They need to go within. So I think all you can do at this point is focus on the things that make you happy this week, and focus on gratitude and the amazing connections that you already have with other people, because that's going to put you in a much better headspace and energy. And like I said, happy attracts happy. So if you can get out of that conflict zone and more into feeling yourself again and being warm and happy with other people, you're going to attract more of that into your life. Okay.